Hey, Keyforge Gunner here. So today we're going to talk about Wild Wormhole and its rulings depending on the cards that it plays. So, Wild Wormhole. You play it, you gain an amber, and its play effect is you play the top card of your deck. So, pretty simple, right? You just play anything that's on the top, nice, cool, and random, sometimes good, sometimes bad. And the third category is sometimes won't activate. So let's say, for example, from Call of the Archons, if you have a Khalifi Dragon on top of your deck, since you can't play Khalifi Dragon because you don't have enough amber, Khalifi Dragon stays on the top of the deck. Now, let's see what we can do with Wild Wormhole, considering Alpha and Omega effect. So let's go with, for example, Eureka. So, it's an alpha card, you gain an amber, and when you play it, you gain 2 amber, and archive 2 random cards from your hand. Can you play this when you have Wild Wormhole activated? The answer is no. Alpha specifically states it has to be first. And since Wild Wormhole was the first, what happens to Eureka? Same like with Khalifi Dragon. It goes to the top of your deck. That's all that's gonna happen. You're gonna gain an amber because you played Wild Wormhole, but you're not gonna play Eureka, you're not gonna gain the amber off Eureka. Can't play Eureka, goes on top of your deck. Now, what happens when we play Wild Wormhole and we get an Omega card, like, for example, Gravit Cycle? Gravit Cycle says you get an amber for playing me. It's an Omega, so after you play this card, you end the step and play. Return a card from your discard pile to your hand. So what's gonna happen when we get this? Now, when we get an Omega card, what happens is we activate it. So we get all the amber, we get the play effect. However, because it's an Omega card, that's all you're gonna do. Now all you're gonna do for the rest of your turn is just refill your hand and that's it. There's not much else to it. So if you have, for example, many Wild Wormholes, or a Wild Wormhole and many Omegas, it's not really the nicest thing to get. Now, what will happen, for example, if we combine it, if we get both worlds? What if we get Swindle? Now, Swindle is both Alpha and Omega. Now, what Swindle says is you play Swindle and you steal free. Pretty neat. Now, can we activate Swindle through Wild Wormhole? No, because, again, we have Alpha, so Swindle needs to be first, meaning since it's through Wild Wormhole, we won't be able to do it. And that means that Swindle just goes back to the top of the deck. That's all that's gonna happen there. Not finishing your turn, not anything, just goes to the top of your deck, and you continue on your logo's turn. So that was Wild Wormhole, and what it does when you get an Alpha, an Omega, or both off the top of your deck. What do you guys think about it? Do you guys think that Alpha and Omegas being in decks is bad for Wild Wormhole? What do you guys think about the Alpha and Omega function? Do you like it? Do you dislike it? Tell me in the comments below. Let's discuss. I'm the Keyforge Corner. I hope you guys keep on forging those keys, and I will see you tomorrow.